Hey chat, how's it going? I need to get the face cam up. So, normally we'd be doing a little bit more actual development of the game. I'm thinking today we do a little more like bug testing and some minor changes. Just kind of getting it ready for the next video. Because pretty much everything is pretty much everything's ready for next video. So, why don't we do a little bit of testing? Copy this world real quick, and then I will pull that up on stream. So, there have been some minor changes. I am in the process of changing a few things still, and it's stuff I just don't want to show iterations of on stream because some of it is lore related, specifically these. These books are gone. These will be back soon, fully updated with the newest version of each class. Additionally, they will have a lore snippet on them. But I don't want to iterate on that on stream because I might decide, oh, I want to remove that lore snippet, and then it's out there and won't be canon. I just don't want to be confusing, so we're just going to ignore that. There's a pun to be made here about bugs. Oh, of course there is. There's always a pun to be made about bugs. I'm actually gonna quickly. Also, hello, Patch. Alright, what class should we run? I'm thinking... Oh, there is actually one thing I gotta change today, I just remembered, but we'll do it in a bit. Oh, and I should probably add to the books. I'll have to make a note to add to the books. We always do artisans. Why don't we do... why don't we do Zealot? We haven't done Zealot in a while. I have changed the loading area a little bit. I guess not the area, sorry. The loading process. You may see the reset complete up in the corner. That is now because the reset is part of the loading process. Also, I have not been noticing any more lag on single player repeated runs of the game. We'll see if that comes back, but I think I may have fixed that. I think it actually might be multiplayer that's been lagging it on stream. Which, if so, darn, we'll just have to bear with it, because at the end of the day, it's meant to be a single player game, so it's okay. I would love to have it be also compatible with multiplayer, but it's just not the #1 priority. Kill those guys. We don't have any money. Oh, we can go back and get that health. Oh, there's another bug I just remembered. We'll have to see if it works again, or if I fixed it already. Only if I beat this whole thing. So, as well, we're going to be doing a nice mix of 2 starting zones, because they are now randomized. They actually won't be forever. It'll be determined by what class you have. But for now, it'll just alternate between the 2. Yeah, probably chestplate. Not great. It's a little better. Let's save that in case the chestplate breaks and I don't get a new one. Hello, Suesponte. Welcome to the stream. Let's go over here. Sneak through there. I don't think that's the fastest way, but it's fun. Up to here. So I have also added the other mini boss since I last streamed. I think it might need a buff. Wow. Speak of the bugs and they shall appear. Here they are. So it is a pair of giant beetles. The issue I have noticed, and I have not fixed yet, is one you may immediately notice. This is a boss battle, and they have no clue who I am or where I am or why I'm here. They are kind of stupid right now, for lack of a better word. Here he comes. Oh, no, he got scared again. They don't really have any brain going on in there. So I might need to modify them a bit. Okay, once they actually get aggressive, okay. Will the roguelike release in early access? Probably not. I don't think there'll be an early access release. Mainly because I want to try and apply to Minecraft Marketplace, and I don't think they're going to want me just releasing it out there. I think that might be a deal breaker, so I just want to make sure it is as easy to apply as possible, because that'll give me the best shot at getting it on Xbox as well as the other platforms. Bug brains, yep. They don't think. They only bug. Oh, okay. Baby zombie, I actually deal with that. So if you couldn't tell, I've been practicing this a little bit. Just a little off camera. I actually had a successful run on camera, if I remember right. Or sorry, not on camera, off camera. Which sucks because, well, it's off camera. Doesn't really help me. Actually, I don't think I have a helmet. Oh, okay, there's guys behind me. That wasn't great. I did the thing. I did the thing that I made fun of people for. I'm gonna just move on as if that didn't happen. Jump up here. Alright, and here is our lovely boss battle we've designed. I have gotten this fully working now. Are they bugged just because they're based on spires and there's light? Yeah, that actually is the reason. I haven't fixed it yet. I actually don't need arrows of slowness because I don't have a bow. I might genuinely be so cooked, I don't think this weapon's gonna survive this fight. I don't think this weapon has enough damage in it to win. This is real unfortunate. Just get a jump on him. This is the only weapon I've ever seen that can't one-shot these guys. Yeah, I think we're cooked. I can't even one-shot the tiny bugs. And the axe is almost broken already, and there's so many. Okay, so don't throw away your weapon. Yeah, I might need to finally make it so, you can't put stuff in pots. Yeah, it's over. Well, I'm just gonna accept defeat to the bugs. I don't have anything I can do. I'm out of weapons. Alright, not my finest run. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to see why that's actually an issue. Why don't we run with, you know, why don't we run with, Zelda again? I think a single altar. Oh, we also need to, increase the likelihood of certain rooms depending on the class, still. That only happens in Oasis Ruins. Wolf bugs apply 1 second of poison, on hit in nightmare mode. I'm not sure I'd make it. I actually, maybe. There might be a way. Yeah, we got Crystal Quarry again. Speed run through here, so I know all the passageways. Once you know what you're looking for, all of the mine passageways are surprisingly unique. I mean, they're meant to be confusing, but maybe I made them a little too unique. Well, I guess not too unique. I guess if you know them, you should be able to. Oh, I can't do that because. Of course, now I get 2 blood sacrifices. My luck is not looking good today. Filling empty pots with an item saying that gets deleted once broken would work. Pots with emeralds would work like normal. Yeah, so I'm planning on just filling them all with rails. Because rails get deleted, because when you do this, it deletes the rail item, because I don't want them on the ground. So I'll probably just fill it with rails. Because I'm already deleting rails. Okay, this is a bad run already. Oh, and it's the actual tough boss. Still doesn't have sounds. Yeah, I forgot. Never mind, he was not tough. Alter spawn is really funny on the other side. Yeah, it is hilarious to watch. It's a little less funny to be the person with bad altar spawns, but hey, look, an altar. Oh, your foes shuffle the way their sins. Okay, I have a death aura. Oh wait, if I can get to the bug room, really fast while this aura is still active, it might just insta-kill everything. I have not tested that before. I only just now thought of that specific combination. Which is not anything I plan to remove, for the record. If that is the case, then it's just gonna stay. Oh, please be a healing too. Yes. Strength, pretty good. Well, hopefully they'll slip by everything because of the slowness aura. Okay, I can't start that room yet. We gotta go fast. Crap. Are there plans for alternate area bosses? Not right now, but maybe. I don't know yet. Push of swiftness. Arrow of slowness. And now let's do this. Oh, I forgot about the jockeys. I'm leaving that in though, because that's funny. A second jockey? Man, the death aura with the bugs is so good. Okay, there's the big boy. Oh, he doesn't even have guards. It's so over. Oh, he still needs, yeah. Yeah, okay, he still needs a boss bar. That's okay. Oh, that's not too bad. Can there be an easy version with no parkour? There is an easy version that gives you a lot more tries than parkour. Because it gives you more health. Oh, this also needs to full heal you. This boss doesn't do full heal. Let's do that for the sake of it. It's, yeah, every time you beat a main boss, it's supposed to give you full heal. Let me just note that down. No full heal on bug boss. What was the other things we needed? That boss reveal is awesome. Thank you. Why are your weapons just able to break? So you have to cycle through them. Then you actually might have to use some of the worst ones if you run out of the good ones. Have to ration them a bit more. Because I didn't want, so when you got like bad weapons, they were completely pointless. Oh crap, he still hit me. It's okay, we live. Man, okay, the weight of your sins buff is actually great. I think it lasts for 3 total minutes. Oops, that was dumb. I have so many swiftness potions. Okay, I might have just forgotten the timing on my own challenge here. Okay, we do it like that. Wow, okay, not my best day. Not my best day on that front. Oh yeah, I also gotta add class specific room spawning. Oh, and bigger piston hitbox, which you'll understand later if I get that far. Roguelike doesn't have any unlockables besides the secondary classes. The difficulties might be unlockable, and there's gonna be these additional modifiers which are unlockable plus achievements. That's about it, as far as I have planned right now, at least. Alright, who do we want to play? Yeah, we'll do Charlatan. I feel like no one ever plays Charlatan. Because to be fair, it is not a very good class. Oh, I just realized an issue with Charlatan. My emeralds are about to disappear. Yeah. Okay. I forgot Charlatan spawns with emeralds. Interesting. I might just have to make it so Charlatan doesn't spawn with emeralds at the start. I might need a buff Charlatan, to be honest. Because to be honest, it's like by far one of the weaker classes until you can get a little bit late game. And once you can get late game with Charlatan, though, it's kind of cracked. But up until then, because you can pretty much get anything you want from a trader. Oh, I'm cooked. This is so many enemies. It's fine. I just realized I forgot we actually have Oasis Ruins again. It's been a little while. It's so over. Yeah. Yeah, Charlatan might need a buff. It's definitely just not as good as some of the other ones. We're gonna wrap it next. Has anyone managed to reach Infernal Workshop as Ascetic? No. Oh, wait, maybe... No. No, never mind. I don't think anyone has. Oh, wait. My effects just got cleared. That might explain why I have... Okay, so this runs moot. All of the things that I actually need for this class that are good are gone. It's just... Yeah, so there's definitely some issues with the new loading system. Quite a few, it seems. That's okay. I haven't really tested it much yet. This is kind of the first real test of some of that stuff. Some of these issues are catastrophic enough. I don't think we can continue on testing until I fix them. So why don't we work down the list? All right. Broken chests in tall plant room. What in the world am I talking about there? What does that mean? Never mind, I understand. I should have told myself what zone that was, but I believe that's the Oasis Ruins room that keeps glitching out, that I have had glitch out on stream multiple times and during testing sessions and keep forgetting about. I just haven't fixed it. Why don't we go finally go do that? I believe it's this one right here. Yeah, I don't know what's actually wrong with it. But every time I load it, it just doesn't work. So let's just do all this. That's the block I need. Just gonna tear out all of this redstone. New loading system? Yeah, so the way the dungeon generates has a built-in system to clear the dungeon now, right there. This beauty. All right. I believe I need this one. The sideways one? Yes. Let's go put in the loot generation systems, which I have on structure blocks, so this will be very quick. A little more to the side. I believe it's here. Yep. There we are. A little bit of this. Spruce up the place. And that is reset to the new version now. So we can remove that. All right. No ladder in workshop room with L-shaped upper platform. I believe that is referring to a parkour room with no way out if you fall. L-shaped upper platform would have to refer to one of these tall rooms. I just gotta remember which one. This one. Yeah, so okay, so there's a way up on top of this platform. And then if you fall, yeah, there's no ladder out. There should be one right here. And this needs to go. Next up, no ladder in pipe parkour room. I believe that one is right here. No, it's here. Yeah, this one. I believe there is no escape. Yeah, there's no escape from this one either. You know, we don't even need to do that. We could just put one magma block right there, and I think that looks a little bit better. We could even put two. That should cover that. Oh, there's a note on here that arrows are still allowed in the lobby for some reason. And, I forget. Oh, yeah, I just remembered why that's an issue. Having arrows in the lobby pretty much means that it is possible to shoot a bunch of arrows between matches if you had another player join in, and then clear your inventory and then collect them again, which is its own whole thing. So what we want is right about the middle. Kill arrows within 50 blocks. That should be plenty. Will Stack have their own unique areas they'll also need to learn? Will they have areas from other campaigns? Because I can't imagine having fun trying to learn anything new without seeing. Aesthetic should have about pretty much the same as Vanguard. It'll have like one different thing at the end, but you won't be blind for that. No full heal on Bug Boss, so let's go just grab the command block for that. It's one of these. I think it's this one. No, it's the level up sound. That's not it. That's not it. That's it. So now, similar to the other bosses, it'll heal you when you beat it. I give the players the items after starting the run. That way they don't get any arrows at all. That's actually smart, yeah. Because then, I mean, that would also make because the books are already there to tell you what you're going to get. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Let's put that right there. That should trigger at the very end. Oh, by the way, this is the redstone that controls the bug fight. Redstone block gets put down here. It triggers all of this. Then goes up here, triggers that, which triggers this, which triggers this, and triggers this, and it's a lot of stuff. So much stuff it made me sneeze. I think I have a bug allergy. That fixed the charlatan issue too, right? Yeah. Yeah, it definitely. I think that might be. Would that be too much of a? That'd be too much of an issue to do on stream. I don't think so. Maybe. I'll have to look into that one. Effects being cleared. That one's easy. All I have to do is remove something that for some reason was still in here. There's like one extra command block that just got left behind over here that I just gotta remove. This is what removes all the emeralds. Reset complete. Effect at A clear. Remove that. Let's put that twice. Alright. Just scooch everything back one. Alright. So I can remove everything from this tracker except Charlatan Emeralds disappearing. Let's clear out the bug tracker real quick because I wasn't doing it while we were going. think there's a way to add tooltips when hovering in text over books, isn't there? You can add the item descriptions to the description like that. Interesting. I'm not sure how to do that. I could look into that though. Hmm. How would I... How would I do items after loading the game? So... I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to do this. I think it would be take an output from the end of the start zone. Command blocks. And have that call out to another spot that has essentially all of this. So it's clear. Hmm. I mean, one other issue that would fix it is we could remove the feature that mini bosses give you emeralds and add other ways to get emeralds. That is an option we have. Because, like, I don't know if that's really necessary. I could just make it so other emeralds are more plentiful. Just, like, increase the number of other emeralds that you get. Maybe, like, add another emerald chance to the loot pools. Could be an option. Or add specific emerald rooms where you get emeralds. And then we wouldn't even have to worry about clearing it, because the issue right now is it's pretty much tricking it into thinking that the what's it called? The players killed the boss and you need to give emeralds now. Head bosses currently give emeralds. Pretty much well, only the mini bosses do it. Pretty much when they're defeated and they're opening the door, they give a certain number of emeralds that I've determined. Each boss has their own number, depending on how hard they are. Just so if you have a tougher mini boss, you get a little bit more of a reward for it. So I could remove that feature entirely. We could also just remove that Charlatan starts with emeralds. Or we could give Charlatan emeralds at the start specifically. No, that wouldn't, I mean, that wouldn't be as cool. Will loot table be easier for that? I actually have considered that, making enemies drop emeralds. That has been something I've thought about for a while. That might become a thing. Yet to be determined, though. But yeah, I might do that. Because then I can make it a variable amount just to shake it up a little bit more. Let's see, is there anything else I need to fix before we can go back to the game? I don't know if there, I don't think there is. But let me make sure I didn't accidentally make any command or redstone blocks up here by setting off a bunch of detectors. Nope, not on that floor. It is crazy how many rooms we have now to check whenever I have to do this. I'm not seeing any up here. At least they're very easy to spot. Goodbye looting too, which could be good for the class you're talking about. Oh yeah, that's fair. I could give Charlatan looting. Add quest board to merchant rooms, perhaps. Like make it to the next rest without killing a starfish, trading in iron axe. Oh yeah, trade-in. Actually, yeah, trade-ins could be really cool as a new way to get emeralds. Pretty much every item has a chance, because I could make it so you get a certain number of trades that are like something to buy, and then a certain number of trades that are something to sell. Because wandering traders already do that, so I know to code it. Because I can just take the code from what exists already in the game. which is most of my coding, to be honest. I'm not that good at it. But yeah, that is an option. While we think about it, I'm gonna run back a couple games, and I'll just leave that one on the bug tracker for now. Load up another Save the World. Hopefully I haven't done anything that is particularly catastrophic. If not, then that'll be great. Can't tell you how many times I found merchants that aspire and thought, please let me sell me relics. Yeah, I think, yeah, having an option to sell things would be really nice. So I think I will add that. You know, actually, I want to do Zealot. I haven't really played Zealot much. I know a lot of other people have, but I just personally haven't. Hopefully we get Oasis Ruins. Nope. There's more stuff I gotta test in Oasis Ruins than Crystal Quarry right now. I would rig it, but we've got plenty of time to test both and try and spot new bugs. I don't know how I got through that. Ended up just not getting hit at all. We love to see it. Oh, okay, almost fell. We hold on. Potion. Yes, that's the best potion in the game. So worth it. Is Cave Shake effect working? The sound effect is I removed the shaking. It was so disorienting to so many people. It just wasn't worth it. Oh, I forgot to fix these guys. I might add a note to the bug tracker to generally fix the Crystallis Sentinels. Generally fix the Crystallis Sentinels. I can't spell. Okay, there we go. Generally fix the Crystallis Sentinels. Oh, those are some really good items that I can't buy. Actually, maybe. Sometimes this gives me a bunch of money. Really good sword. We love to see it. You know, I'll get the helmet. We're actually looking really good right now. I can't do those. Oh, those are supposed to smite me. Blood, sacrifice, smite zealot. Yeah. I'll let you go and make me boss into regular enemies in the end game. Maybe. We'll see. I haven't determined fully. There's a chance some of them might be, though not all of them make sense. No, we want to save fire res if I can. There's a spot I want to use it. Blood sacrifices smite zealot. Yeah, I'm planning on having it so if you do a blood sacrifices zealot, it instantly kills you and strikes you with lightning. Because it makes sense. Ow. Okay, we're gonna have to drink this. I might make it so it constantly removes bottles from your inventory. Wow, I've almost seen the full set of those armor pieces today. Alright, we are looking good right now. Just hope I can keep that up. Will there be dialogue? Yes, there will be dialogue. Heretic can actually not do star altars. Whenever Heretic chooses the Star Echo Shard option, it just doesn't give it to you. You physically can't like take it. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have the Blood Deity say something about it whenever you try and choose that. Emperor just say you can't. But yeah, each of them can't use the other ones. That's kind of like gonna be some of the big downsides of those. Is you just completely get locked out of that. Okay, ow, I'm getting actually hit here. We have such a good weapon, and I really want to keep this run alive. And the flying ones are rough. I mean, I did design them that way, and they're working completely as I planned. But, like, they are evil. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure you can hit Llama Spit back like gas fireballs, because I swear I did it by accident one time. And I can't prove this, and I really haven't tested it yet. But I swear I saw it happen. So I might need to test that at some point, because if so, that's really funny. Because Llama Spit's what the spitters use. Yeah, it is kind of rude to make a sacrifice to a different god than your main one. Actually, it's like cheating. Weird. When it gives something like a drain shard? Ooh, that's actually really interesting. Boots, I guess. Don't need those. Hopefully something good. Crossbow's okay. We'll load it up just in case. Oh, I should have taken emeralds. There was a guy right here. Oh, we forgot to do the loot likelihood thing. Oh, we can do the secret. It's always fun that there's that special interactions instead of just saying you can't do that. Yeah, I agree. Maybe I just make it so you get like a blood shard instead, and if you try and put the blood shard in the altar, the Starlight Goddess smites you. Like, just instantly kills you. It's like that is the only use for it. You could just get yourself insta-killed by a god. Because it's such a pain to go out of your way to do anyway. This guy's so cooked. This guy's main weakness is just hitting hard fast. My brain no worky. Anyway. Okay, we're fine. You eat the blood shard for 5 seconds of Aura of Decay. That might be cool. I don't know how I'd do that though. Cool, another blood altar. Exactly what I needed. So glad the game knows exactly what I want and need. Okay, we're at the end, but yeah. Darn. Not bad, not bad. Hmm. Why do a heretic? Get a little bit heretical. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna start sending out some of the voice lines to a few of those people soon. If there's a lifesteal weapon, I wish I could add that, but I don't think that's possible. At least from my ability. I don't know even why I thought about that for a second. Can't get the shard, so we take this. Actually, no, take that just in case. Oh, this is one of the rooms we need to test. We gotta go all the way up here. Which means I need to succeed in this parkour no matter what. Even if it messes up my whole run by trying it over and over. But I think I should be able to make it first try. I've done it enough times that I would hope I can do it reliably. Alright, let's see if these work now. Or if they immediately glitch out again. Hey, they work now. That and that. Ooh, those are both good. Both like the second best thing I could have gotten. Don't believe I have any emeralds. To be clear, there's no plans for any timeless or time-based mechanics. There is one. I might want to make a time parkour room eventually. I gotta see how that works and if it's possible. And that might be like its own whole update, because that's a lot of work to integrate a whole new system like that. I don't know what in the world my character was doing there. I think it's just lagging. Oh, why don't we just start this up immediately? Just juggle them. Easy. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Go through here real quick. Wow, I really ate my words immediately. Kinda deserve that. Ooh, 30 emeralds. I deserve that, too. Go up here. Grab this. We have the best sword I could get from this. We have a lot of emeralds if I can just find a good wandering trader. Get behind the wall. So we can reset the guardian laser before parkouring across. Okay, we're not looking so great. I don't even know if I can do a blood. Yeah, you know, I could do one blood sacrifice before I was in the danger zone. Okay. I remember when that room was but a chest. Yep. How it's grown. We want that. Wish I could get this as well, but I'm just a few emeralds short. Just a little bit short. Story of my life. Jump over here. If we can get emeralds from this, I'll go back to the other trader. Five emeralds. 2 over what I need. Barely enough to make me go back. I believe this one is possible in reverse. It's just a pain. Okay, it's fine. We took like half a heart. Okay. We actually have pretty good armor for a heretic run. This is pretty solid. Fine. Take a little damage. It's okay. Oh, and of course there's a blood sacrifice up ahead. You know what? Just in case I get some like really good armor. Never mind. It didn't matter in the first place. Let me run heretic back. This. Yeah, that was not a great run. Oh, we are starting to get the lag again. I gotta figure out what in the world, I gotta figure out what in the world causes that. It seems like it's just, like, just playing the game. I can't seem to figure out any specific cause. Which, honestly, I'm really worried it is just playing the game, because if it is just running a lot of commands, then well, we're in trouble. Oh yeah, I forgot Trident's been removed from the normal loot table and add to this kind of stuff, because it does so much damage. So Trident is a lot rarer now. Which I think suits it a little bit better than just being like a 1 in 3 when you pick ranged weapon, I think was maybe a little overpowered. Maybe it's the 20 yeah, commands being executed every second. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, I'm trying to fix that, but there's definitely issues. I've got to figure out how I can do all that. 10 emeralds, not too bad. You know, I'll take that just in case. Okay, just get this guy quick. I have a high enough damage weapon that I can just out DPS him. We'll grab one of these. We'll just continue on. Because I believe we do have, yeah, we have strength 1 right now. Through here. 25 emeralds. Do you have anything for sale that's helpful? Honestly, the helmet's not bad. A little bit more defense. Wither arrows. Yeah, I don't really have a bow for that, unfortunately. Kind of think I just got the 2 worst possible blood sacrifice rewards. But I got my rising strength modifier, and that's what I really care about. Alright, bug time. Okay, I'm actually getting hit real bad. Is it gonna coming back to me? There it is. Okay, we're not looking so good this time. Darn, I took half of that. I only got like half that health potion actually out of it. Okay, where's the big boy? There it is. Okay. Okay, now we... Oh. Well, now we crit out this guy. Before he can do anything. Because we can do so much damage with this build. Alright. 2 strength potions of strength 2. Unfortunately, not helpful. Might remove that one from the list. We'll see. Yeah, we got the portal, and we are in the next zone. I can one-shot piglins, that's huge. Well, I had a little bit of healing. Oh, this room. I'm gonna preemptively drink this, because I fall on this one a lot. Okay, we're fine. We drop to here. Drop to here. Okay, that was not the best way down. I forgot that that's not the route that I should go. Feel bad for the people who stay in the portal thinking it's real. People have. Jump on in, the lava's fine. Maybe I'll make a thing that scans for if you're in the portal for too long and just walk through. Oh, I forgot the makes the sound stop playing in this zone. That's not too hard though. Go through here. Agreed. I miscalculated how much damage that was gonna do. Oops. Why don't we fix a few little things real quick? First of all, the sound effect issue. I just gotta remove the sound effect tag from players once the portal's lit. That should be pretty easy. So the sound effect tag should be somewhere up here. I think it's right there. Yeah. And then we go down here, because this is the one that we actually are leaving the quarry. Okay, so it's one. Okay, so here, so it goes 1, 2. So right here, we do remove. There we go. Yeah, also we could just tag at A. Removing core. Easy. Generally fix the crystal symbols. We can do it a bit. Blood sacrifices smite zealot. That is fairly easy. Why don't we make a new routine for that? Because I don't want to have to jam that in there with everything else. We'll just do this right here. And actually, so I know what it is, I'll just... There we go. With Heretic has gray skin and red eyes, what does Zealot look like? I haven't really decided fully, to be honest. Still deciding on a few of their designs. Honestly, the only reason I even made Heretic have a real design was for that. I kind of wanted to keep them a little bit more mysterious, but that might change. So you can kind of imagine what you want on their features. You can have your own character. Now maybe I'll change that and have them be more distinct. What we want here is execute as at E tag equals zealot. At A, actually. Positioned as at S. Run. Summon. Lightning bolt. Okay, to test this, all we have to do is go over here. And we will become the zealot real quick. Now, will this instantly strike us with lightning? Yes. Fire spreads is off, so it's fine if fire gets created. Next up, we need, she will want the Starlight Goddess one. Things over here. The Divine Voice. What do we want to say? I mean, there'll be an actual voice line eventually. How about how effing dare you? Yeah, I mean that's an option. Your profane acts will not go unpunished. It's slash say message. Yes, that should work. Oh wait, no, I want this to only say it to should I make it only appear to? Honestly, I don't even, you know what? It doesn't even need it. It doesn't even need words. It can just be lightning and a sound. Like we'll put the sound effect in later. We don't need words, we just need lightning. I'll tell people about a Camel Husk Rider mini boss. I've actually been thinking about getting the Camel Husk involved or the Skeleton Horse. I actually have the command for Skeleton Horse on tab. Or not Skeleton Horse, Zombie Horse. Like, I'm ready. That there's definitely gonna be mounted enemies soon. I just don't have a spot for them quite yet. They'll be there. It's giving when will you learn that your actions have consequences? So then we also just kill at E or at A. Tag equals zealot. There we go. And then we'll make this one. You know what? We'll make it like delayed. It's like a second and a half after you do the blood sacrifice. And then she strikes you with lightning. Just so you have time to think about it. Then we'll make that one 31 so make sure you get struck by lightning. Should get 33. So now we take this. Redstone block. All right, now we add this to every single but Star Deity insta-kill axe. You cheated on. I mean, to be fair, yeah, insta-kill axe is a pretty good excuse for cheating. I mean, there's not a good one, but I feel like if it's gonna be something, insta-kill axe is a pretty good reason. We can fit this in here. Just kind of jam that in there with the rest. It'll be fine. What's another redstone block jammed underneath that blood altar? And then we can go over to this one. Do the same thing. Do the same thing. Okay. Can't believe anyone would consider cheating on Star Deity. I know, it's crazy. There's no reason Blood Deity wants blood. His name implies they have plenty of it. I think deity maybe is I guess, yeah, technically a deity, but you know, it kind of gives the wrong impression about what in the world that thing is. But I think most mortals would consider it a deity of some sort. needs blood. Blood Deity is kind of a working name for it. He's hungry? Very, very hungry. Right. Do clear. Okay. Next up, generally fix the Chrysalid Sentinels. Okay. So, I have an idea on that. Actually, two ideas that might help. Step one is to alter the code a bit. Entities, Sentinel. I want them to be able to see through blocks. Must see false. No. Priority 1. We make it even more a priority to find a thing to kill. Next up, we're going to dim down the room a bit because I have made it so it should be anything below maximum brightness is where it should attack, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. So we'll just make it do that. Maybe like light block 6. We should actually test how this looks. The undead Pharaoh, the zombie miners marked as undead. Do they take damage from healing potions? Yes, they do. I actually double checked that recently. Just want to make sure that was an option. Yeah, so we're just gonna make it so it's nice and dim in here. It's not too bright for our baby bugs. A baby with the bugs. There we go. I think that actually honestly looks very nice. A little bit dimmer. And that should also fix our issue. Crystals are marked as arthropods? No, actually. Oh, some are. The thing is, there's no way to get Bane of Arthropods. So I didn't bother. So, yeah, I just don't worry about it. Because it'll never come up. If it does, I can always go back and change it. Okay. There's Chrysalid Sentinel. What do I want to fix? No Bane of Arthropods? Yeah, no Bane of Arthropods. Of Artisan gives you Bane of Arthropods. Yeah, but he could give you like sharpness instead. I don't know if I want to give you like a worse enchantment. Because he already gives you a really good one. Arthur. I don't know who Arthur is, unless you mean me, which my name's Archer. Sir Archer, that is. Alright, so I don't think I've ever actually shown this bit before. You add Arthur to the dome. The elemental's already in there. I almost said elemental. It's getting in my brain. Okay, so this is bonus Oasis Ruins. This is gonna be a process that I don't think I've shown before. We're gonna do bonus 2. I need to now decide where in the world I am going to make the so pretty much Vanguard has a chance to spawn additional boss rooms, which I think are funny. Or sorry, mini boss rooms. Unless that doesn't exist anymore. Do you think that Do you think that armor stand still exists? Because I haven't really noticed it affecting things. Okay. One sec. Where is it? Oh, and that is a command. Okay, here it is right now. Yeah, because this is from Zealot. Because we hit Zealot to test things. Okay, that makes sense. So right now it's sitting in front of Zealot. So that's pretty much just one additional. Yeah, one sec. Let's bring it out here. This boy. This little goober has been altering the options for everybody. So we'll let them get back to work. Oh, I gotta put that back in the loaded zone. There. It'll work, don't worry. So I need another like that. So let's deploy 2 new boys. Specifically, we are going to name them to workshop room and quarry room. And let's put down our 2 fresh little guys. We don't. Let's put this guy way over here. All right, quarry room. Tag at E. R equals 3. Type equals armor stand. Add bonus 2. Huge day. Anyway, and then bonus 3. All right. Bonus CQ for Crystal Quarry. So, for Vanguard, actually, why don't we make a list of every coordinates I need? So, which boss do I want to spawn more? Probably the Earth Elemental. I think that one's cooler. So now we go and get this. Hey, welcome back, Lynn. How's it going? 14209. Let's put that in as Vanguard. Oh, actually, I need all the coordinates. I need the height as well. This is the first one, 116. All right, that's a Vanguard. Charlatan, we want one of these more frequently. What's bonus room? Each class causes certain rooms to spawn more. This is actually how it works. I don't think I ever explained it in a video. But this is what the behind the scenes actually looks like. Which one do we like more? I like this one more, actually. I'm overriding you guys. I have spoken. 128, 116, 206. All right. And then we have to remove that. Next up would be Artisan. So Artisan gets another workshop. I actually like the small one on this one. We'll go with the smaller workshop. 91, 190. And of course 116 is the Y coordinate. For Zealot, we already know it's going to be this one. 92, 176. What is it? 92, 176. I said out loud and didn't remember it. All right. Remove that. Next up is Heretic. So that one's this one. 14, 176. Wait, what? 114. Thought that didn't add up. And Revenant gets healing rooms more often. That's its special. 148, 186. They're 186. So I would double check. I think I might have said 86, but I typed down the wrong number. Brigand gets merchant more as well. But you know what? For Brigand, we'll just do the same as Charlatan. Same room. I can just copy and paste that. And finally, Ascetic also gets the healing room like Revenant does. There we go. But there are certain merchants that only appeared in certain places, like what if the Wandering Trader doesn't show up in holy locations or another merchant never appears underground? I have actually considered that. That might happen eventually. There might be a second merchant at some point. Alright, so here's what we do now. So this is going to be bonus CQ. Why is the wrong tag still on this thing? There we go. Bonus CQ. So I'm just going to take the coordinates. Oh, actually, I want this without coordinates. Ideally. So we do that. We do this. I copy and paste. Oh, it didn't want to go. Sorry, is my whole keyboard not working? What are we doing? Cool, it just didn't want to do that. Very reluctant today. Take the artisan one. That one right there. And then we slowly go down the list. At least, to be honest, this is a lot faster than how I used to do it. I used to do it like I'd go back and forth every time. At least this is faster than that. Heretic gets more blood sacrifices. I think this is going to make the game a lot better now that we have this set up for the other zones. I've been meaning to set this up, and I just haven't gotten around to it for so long. So it's going to be nice to finally have it working, because I've been meaning to. Okay, Brigand. And finally, we have the Ascetic. It's his extra healer room. Nice. So when we go decide for the next zone, and this will disappear now if we hit any of these class buttons. And now it'll just add to the pool of rooms that it just weights it a little bit in that favor. You know what I could do? Should we add a second armor stand of each? Is that too much? I mean, I always could and then just remove one. Because maybe it needs to make more of a difference. So we could do that. It is also funny that technically Vanguard could get exclusively mini boss and boss rooms the entire time. It could be a streak of 21 boss rooms followed by the main boss prep room and then the real boss room. Which is something that just sounds really funny to me. So technically a possibility, it's a very unlikely one. Why don't we go down here? And Vanguard, I think Vanguard's gonna fight the Blaze more. Oh, by the way, this guy's getting significantly nerfed. I forgot something that was supposed to be put on the to-do list. One sec. Where is it? Where's the damage? Where's damage? Damage R equals 1.6. Yeah, we're gonna make the piston radius bigger. So, I've noticed that the netherite golem's getting pushed out of the pistons more often. And frankly, I don't want that. Why the world is it facing this way? Alright, whatever. Alright. 2.6 now. So that should mean, that should actually be like this whole area. If it's in there, it takes damage. Also for the player. So it's fair. If you increase the likelihood of chance specific rooms, I might finally be able to use an altar. I don't mark each command block with signs. That's what I like to do for things like dialogue. I mean, they just have the little names that hover above them for the most part. In at least important areas. Like this one. Honestly, I'm just not very good with documentation, if you want the real answer. That's about it. Okay, 45, 171. 45, 171. Oh, I should delete all the old numbers. Just go through there, delete all this from my little notepad. Oh yeah, I gotta mark aesthetic as AS. Oh yeah, in my notes I usually have all of them be one letter, except aesthetic and artisan are the same. A, so I have AR and AS. That's just typically how I do my notes for this. Documentation and organization are very much important. They make you stop forgetting where you put your water and how to fold your shoelaces. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I have suffered from poor documentation a lot for this. What other floor themes are we gonna see next? Looking like Coral Sanctum is currently winning a poll. And if anyone here hasn't voted and you have an opinion on which zone we should do next between the Forsaken Boneyard, which is a Soul Sand Valley, another fortress inspired one, and the Coral Sanctum, which is this aquatic temple, then, you know, go to the channel page. I believe there's a tab called Posts. You can check that. And then, yeah, go vote. I think there's like 40-something votes already in. It is probably the poll that has gotten the most votes that I've ever run. Yeah, it's 44 votes right now. People have opinions on that one. Right, so Charlatan needs to have more frequent trades. I think this one's the one we want for Charlatan. 9208. Do that. Artisan. Which artisan room do we like more? Honestly, I think I like this one. The one with the little piston. 65, 102. Wait, 142, sorry. Zealot, we already know because Zealot is the same every single time. It is right here. 65, 186. And we have the Blood Altar, 68, 208. This is 4, of course, the Heretic. 3 more, and then we are good on this. I hate doing this process, so honestly, I will be very glad to have this one done. one of these two rooms. I think I like this one more. So it's 93, 142. 87 is the height, of course. And then I can copy charlatans over to brigand. And revenants over to ascetic. Cool. I think that's it. Let's fly back over here, and then we can put these down. And then we'll have this. Is Coral Sanctum underwater? Would the acid water make puddles like green stuff in the Lost River, or would fill entire rooms? It would probably just be Lost River type of thing. But there probably will be rooms that have it filling the entire place. I'm still kind of figuring out how it works. Since I've kind of given up partially on making it multiplayer, it makes it a lot easier. Pretty much I can just test for, is player in the evil water? And then if yes, is in evil water, then fatal poison. Just apply fatal poison for 1 second, over and over and over and over and over, as long as you're in there. So that's the plan. So that should work. That's not the one I need. Yes, this is the one I do. I get bonus if. So this one is bonus 3. Doesn't want to obey me today. Put that right there. And we copy and paste this in for Vanguard. Copy and paste this in for Charlatan. And no plans for open air areas. Yeah, it would be immersion breaking. I think there will be maybe rooms with fake sky, but there probably won't be ever any true sky. Unless maybe in one area. There's one area that might be possible. But we'll get into that in the future. Artisan gets this. And Zealot gets this number. Kinds of enemies would a coral zone have? Drowned, guardians, zombie axolotl is being considered. Zombies, drowned riding zombie nautilus. So pretty much everything Minecraft has, and then maybe 1 or 2 things Minecraft has that I just make aggressive. So yeah, there's a chance zombie axolotl is a thing. I might also add crabs. Yeah, so I'm not... That one definitely don't have as many good enemy types, so I think that one's gonna need some custom enemies. Because Minecraft's really slacking on that. So if you made open air areas generate elevate from other floors, there's a chance of seeing, if not things, seeing other the walls. So maybe that might happen in a certain zone that I've been looking at possibly doing. You know what's funny? Actually, we can take a quick... No, wait, we'll do it after I finish this feature. I actually already have a sea creatures add-on that we could take a look at. I can show the crabs from that. I just made that for fun, just not even for a video. I just did that. Bitter area, or might be very cold in this particular open air area. Maybe it is bitter area. All right, there we go. So what I'm going to do now is actually make more armor stands real quick. quarry room, workshop room, and what was the last one? Oh yeah, desert room. I forgot it's actually not called the same thing as most ones. Because I didn't have a name for the zone at the time when I was naming that. Exile Sun found in Reef? Possibly. That might be a thing. Okay, so now we take each of these. Just gotta space them out so I have room. Desert room, quarry room, workshop room. These will work backwards. Add bonus 3 tag. Add bonus 2 tag. Add bonus 1 tag. And now we banish all of these to the Shadow Realm. And they're gone. They've found their way in the world. They grow up so fast. They're off somewhere that I honestly forgot. They're doing something. Let's see. What was next? Oh yeah, we're gonna go look at the crabs. Where they go? Off into the world. Where they should be. Let me make sure I even have my sea creatures pack active right now. Yes, I do. I'll put this in creative. Of course, need to turn experiments on. Oh, I didn't even know they added this yet. We don't need that right now, though. Behavior packs, we of course want Creatures Aquatics, which was that pack, which I never really finished, but it was purely for my own amusement that I was making this. But I might repurpose some of the models. You know what? They spawn in the wild. Why don't we go on a little safari? Let's go find a few, the ones I can remember. Should be something that spawns in the rivers. If we can find some. Hey, there we go. We've got a catfish. Just a widow guy. They come in 3 sizes, like salmon. And of course, who would I be if you couldn't murder them? Pop them on a campfire. Or a furnace. I don't know, campfire just looks cooler. It also takes longer, so I don't know why I picked that one. We'll get a smoker for anything else I need to cook. And you can cook yourself up some nice fried catfish. If it will cook. Hey, there it is. Fried catfish, which you can eat. What else do we have out here? Okay, there's apparently still a zone where catfish are allowed to spawn. Yeah, why don't we just go out into the kelp forest and see what we can find? Honestly, there's a lot to show in this pack, and I'm not going to show all of it. I'm just going to explore until I find a few things. Oh, here we go. Flying fish. They jump out of the water here and there. They mainly just drift around. Occasionally they go up to the surface to breach. Although I think this one might be going for it. There we are. Just a simple little thing. Those ones are purely aesthetic. What else can we find swimming around here? Anything in the open ocean? Oh, here's an urchin. You can guess what it does. It's an urchin. Surprisingly, urchin was actually one of the hardest ones to add. I don't know why. It just really didn't want to exist. I understand why. Oh, these are actually genuinely one of the scariest things in the sea, in my opinion. These are Humboldt squids. They hunt in packs and murder you. And they apply slowness when they hit you, so you can't get away as they grapple you. We have this guy's been. Oh, okay. So this got glitched out by the new update. This is my Nautilus before they announced the new Nautilus. It looks like because both the files are named Nautilus, it's trying to apply the official Nautilus texture to it. That's sad. I gotta fix that. We've got market squid. You can cook and eat them. We've got the sunfish. I love this guy. We still haven't found crabs yet. We gotta find crabs still. Why don't we cook and eat a market squid real quick? Cook up a little bit of calamari. Market squid. Not my best texture, but it's okay. Let's find crabs. Any kind of... There's 3 variety of crab in this. I just gotta find one of them. If I could find a deep cave, we could find one of them. Here's one. Oh, here's one of mine. Okay, there's my Nautilus. A little bit more realistic. You know, both interpretations I think are good. We've got volcano snails and somehow still no crabs. Of course, you can also cook and eat that. Because what is the ocean but a perpetual supply of things you can cook and eat? We've got the cookie cutter shark, who is evil and aggressive, and honestly, probably one of the most violent creatures I've created. Truly a menace to society. They eat anything pelagic or players. Oceans are very scary. Ocean's not designed for humans. Yeah, I think they're very fun. I like being in oceans. If I could just find a biome where these guys spawn, that would be great. Any of the spawn conditions for crabs would be wonderful. Usually they're a little bit more common than this. Oh, maybe down here. No. Okay, I think we might have to manually find crabs if I can't find them in just like a few minutes. So I'm not gonna make you guys wait for forever just to find crabs in a world that just seems to be endless kelp forests for some reason. There's a couple other creatures that I just haven't seen that should be out here. Just bad luck, I guess. Like, I have not seen a manta ray either. Okay. Maybe we get a spider crab down here. I'm gonna give him a chance to spawn where I'm a little out of the way. Let's see if there... Okay, there's a cookie cutter shark. There's snails. Is there not a spider crab? Chat, I might have to spawn this one in. Doesn't seem to want to exist. We'll give it one more try by going to the coral. You know, actually, we'll go to the mangrove swamp. I don't have cheats on. One sec. We'll go to the mangrove swamp because there's some sillier stuff there. Why did I go there? That's not what I need. Need game settings. Cheats. 3,000 to 2,100. All right, mangrove. Let's see if we can find some crabs in here. Okay, well, there's crocodiles. That's something. 2 in the same place, apparently. They're a little loud. I swear if I can't find crabs in here. How? They spawn so frequently. I'm kind of lost for words. I don't really know why the crabs are hiding today. I was gonna try and find one in their natural habitat, but it's just really not looking like it's gonna happen. Seeing crab stands for camera shy. Yeah, this really doesn't want to exist. Maybe I never made crabs and I'm just crazy. Oh, I just remember there's another thing that lives in here. With my luck, it's instantly gonna spawn when I come over here. Is it gonna spawn? I think only like one or two can exist at a time. So I gotta see if it actually ends up spawning in. Doesn't look like it is. Okay, fine. We'll just break out the spawn eggs. It's fine. I'm not gonna wait forever. Crab, we've seen spark crab. Okay, these are the ones we didn't see. So our trio of crabs, the spider crab, the coral crab, and the mud crab, all exist. These three beautiful creatures, which spend most of their time in the water. I've also introduced the Arapema. Big old fish that scares away monsters. A little anglerfish. Yes, his lure actually does glow in the darkness. You can kind of see it right there. We've got the manta ray. Because you gotta have a manta ray. I mean, he looks a little bit more majestic in the open ocean, but this'll do. We've got the osprey. Because bird. He actually dives into the water and catches fish. And of course, the sea bunny. It's a type of sea slug. They're very slow. Yeah, but I could bring in these guys. Just send endless crabs at the player. Behold my army of crabs. How dare you trifle with my crabs? I'm gonna be honest, this entire pack started because I'm like, I want to add crabs to Minecraft. I think Minecraft needs to add crabs. That's my stance for the next Minecon Live. If they don't add crabs, then I'll be sad about it. There's nothing else I can really do. I'll just be sad about it. I don't have power. Honestly, I'll actually, you know what's funny? I probably won't even be sad about it. I'll actually probably just be happy with whatever they're adding. For the most part, I enjoy almost every Minecraft update. Current one they're working on, I'm glad they're making it, but it definitely wasn't on the priority list in my opinion. Like, it's cool. Like, I love all the little babies. But like, over other stuff, I get it. Sometimes you gotta just bite the bullet and just deal with a particular thing that you've been meaning to do for a while. There's been a bunch of less interesting additions that I've made on this game already, so I get it. I think the behind the scenes optimization was important. It's like the bees update, yeah. I get it though. Like, yeah, I mean I get that that's why. I just kind of wish they'd prioritize other things, but I get why they made that decision. I'm not gonna be like furious about it. Also, okay. I brought this up before. The mob vote, the people's reaction to it bugs me so much. Because they said in the first mob vote that the other options that don't get voted for would be removed forever. And they have been. The next mob vote, they said they weren't doing that anymore. And people keep saying how what they said they'd remove this thing forever. It's like, no, they said this like 8 years ago that they weren't going to do that. Because people didn't like it the first year, so they changed it. And then people just forgot they changed it or never knew, even though they were so clear about it. So it's so people getting mad about it, it's like, okay, why? You don't even know. You don't even know the truth. It's just depressing. I do kind of hate how like weird the mob vote became. Like people were just weird about it. It was such a cool feature because it's like, oh, like which thing should we prioritize adding to the game? And people are like, add all of them. It's like, okay, yeah, they probably don't have the production time for that. Like just they're working on other stuff for the big update. They're just letting you pick one of the features they're adding with it. Yeah, I am a mob vote defender. I actually liked it. It's sad to see it go because now we get to have less input on the process of the game as a community. So one thing I want to add to each zone is a special item you can only get in that zone. Now, I'm not intending all of these to be like crazy powerful, but I think it would be fun. Like I'm thinking maybe adding like just an iron pickaxe, or you know what? We could even go netherite pickaxe in like a really hidden spot in this particular zone. But yeah, I can all work on getting little lore tidbits and other stuff like that added to some of these areas. But unfortunately, not something I can work on stream, so let's go back to testing for a bit. Yeah, sorry, you're not gonna get the lore tidbits today. That's top secret. Why pickaxe? It's a mine. It's a mine. Honestly, it'll probably be something more than that. There's one of them I have a particular idea for that I'm quite excited for. Also, I can't believe we're on version 0.17 already. I've slowed down the versions quite a bit too. Putting more in each update. It's kind of crazy. One day we'll know all the lore and it will be brilliant, or it'll be just not very good, and you guys will be like, wow, yeah, that makes sense. No, I'm putting a lot of effort into it. I'm gonna make sure it's as good as I can make it. So hopefully it won't disappoint. Alright, who do we want to play as? Probably Zealot, because I can get smited. I want to go get smited. Let's go get smited. Let's go get smited. Yay. Alright. We need to survive long enough to get smited. That's the primary goal. My lips are so dry, though. I crave the balm. I think usually this is the best route around this side. There's skeleton around this corner. Oh, no, he already moved. Oh, we can avoid that guy. With here. I crave environmental storytelling, like how the Awakened one from STS has the ritual dagger you can steal from the cultists. That's cool, I never even noticed that. Yeah, there's definitely some environmental storytelling stuff that's going to be added soon that I'm excited for. Wow. Wow, that's some garbage. Also, I'm so glad I had the zombie miners. They're just such a... Well, they're such a minor detail. But I think they add a lot. Go through here. Okay, these guys should be more aggressive now. Oh yeah, okay, he locked on a lot faster that time. Still a little confused, but all the bosses are like that. It's just Minecraft AI being Minecraft AI. I might need to make him faster. Oh, he actually hit me there. How? Yeah, I am slowed. Which is what that guy does. Crossbow. There's a piglin merchant that buys your gold gear and gives you emeralds. That actually would be really fun. Just like a random room that you can get in that particular area. It's a little confused, but he gets the spirit. Yep. He may not be the best bug in the bug hole, but he's bug. I can't think right now. It's like Pizza Rat all over again. 60 emeralds. Wow. I'll take it. I bestow upon you great riches. There's actually not currently a voice decided for Starlight Goddess, so if there's any voice actors out there that want to try, let me know. Actually, you could just let me know through the application thing. We'd love to have more, I know there's I think a couple more people have tried out since the last batch. Someone quote that? What'd I say? Did I say something horrible? If so, then that's usual. That's normal. We're fine with that. Harming arrows, I don't really think those will be necessary, but we'll get one out just in case. Okay, this one. Okay, that guy needs to go quick. Oh, we're catching them fast this time. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, darn, I thought I could hit him with that. Okay, the other one's over there. Okay, we're not looking great. We're not looking great. You know, I'm surprised I haven't actually seen anyone use gold to lure the piglins in front of workshop yet. Now that I think about it. I think I'm cooked, but we'll see. Oh, I actually got killed by the Sovereign. That's a first. Starlight Guys ever yells at like critical scolding in a soft tone. I would imagine critical scolding in a soft tone, but at the same time, if someone like did a really good version of that for one of the auditions that like sounded what like really good, then I'd do that. There was, I think, one. Yeah, I think Brigand got gender changed from my original plans because of someone just did a really good voice for it. Also, someone, actually a couple people realized that the Wandering Trader, one of his voice lines was a reference to Resident Evil 4. And, okay, maybe the voice I chose is very similar to the Resident Evil 4 merchant. Which is an homage, so it can't be like, that's not anything I could get like in trouble for doing. It's taking inspiration. But yeah, a suspicious merchant that just shows up everywhere is funny. You may not be the best bug in the bug hole, but he's the bug. Man, I say some really good things. Maybe that needs to go on a shirt or a mug. You may not be the best bug in the bug hole, but you're the bug. But you're bug, I mean. It just has all the crystalids on it. It would be so funny to make a crystalid sovereign pillow, but I just can't do that. I just don't have any way of producing something like that, which sucks. It would be so funny. All I think about is merchandising opportunities. Can't wait for more creatures to give cookbook entries for. You're making me want to actually like genuinely add a cookbook into this game. It will be really funny. Yeah, I will. I'm open to suggestions on cookbook entries. Let's see. Need more armor. Honestly, I could use more armor. Okay, yeah, great. Great. Wonderful. Blood sacrifice, I can finally get smited. Why am I even, like, why do I even care about that? I'm just gonna go get smited. Yay! Alright, it's not working. the cookbook entry for blood. Give all the ingredients for blood. Sorry, all the ingredients are blood. That's some that'll be a good recipe. I'm sure so many people would love that recipe. I can't do this blood sacrifice. I can't be heretical. Chrysalis Sentinel, tougher and less fatty than the elusive Sovereign. Has a nice crunch to the legs when fried. Make sure to drain the hemolymph first. Tastes like mercury. Might be mercury. Hey, you could make blood pudding. That was an option. Actually, never had blood pudding. I'm too much of a coward. But yeah, I still have something funny. I think I'm cooked, but darn, they finally got me. There we are. Alright, so the smiting doesn't work. Unsure why. So 30, 56, 30. Do you think that's just the wrong location? Wait, is it? Where is it? One sec. Is this getting lit up when I do this? Wait, was redstone blocks on there? Or was that something I just did by accident? Um, Is this not in the loading area? This might not be perpetually loaded. One sec. Four times a second, that should now just say test. Does it stop over here? No, it's loaded. Something suspicious here. Something's not quite working. I think it's that. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, it only triggers once as well. Okay, there we go. It was just that there was a delay on an impulse command block, and the signal strength didn't last long enough. So now that's 0 tick, it should be fine. The issue is now we gotta go update that on the real world, because that is the copy that I was just testing on. So we're going to need to take one of these, handy little tool. There. Luckily, this is literally changing 3 command blocks. This is a minor fix. There we are. Now we should be absolutely smited if we use that. Gotta make an example out of them. Oh yeah, there's actually a spot I want to add a certain item that just I want to always spawn there. I'm gonna add soon. I'll do it on stream today. It's nice to have the option to get smited. Yeah, I think it'll really round out the options in this game to just be able to just get absolutely blasted with lightning to death at any moment. I guess not at any moment, but you know, you have the option to seek it out. We can go under here. Zero. There we go. Should be fixed. Is this world of yours a forsaken place? Don't seem to be many people besides the players, the merchant, and the piglins. I mean, the places the player's traveling through isn't really a place where people would just be. I mean, the piglins are just people of the nether. There are other people. All right, so I want to add a mace. But the thing is, I actually don't know how to spawn one in with a certain amount of durability. So we're going to play a little game called Whack-A-Chicken. I'm about to kill a lot of chickens with this because I just need the durability down. Get back here. Get back here. Okay, actually, maybe I just learned how to spawn things in with durability. Because this is genuinely not putting a dent in this. Okay. Well, E type equals chicken. You know what's funny? I actually knew how to do this, and I just was going to be lazy. But no, we'll look it up. Working on a similar thing for my school project. I'm doing it on Minecraft Java. This unit better gonna be really cool if you made a tutorial on how you make your rooms generate. I unfortunately am doing it on Bedrock. It's just the version I know a lot better. Honestly, good luck with the project. It's been a super fun thing to work on, so it sounds like it'll be a super fun school project. I'm just doing it for fun. Also, welcome to the stream, Wraithen. Didn't really actually give a proper welcome. Alright, so give s craft bedrock give item with durability. Well, I mute this. Really confuse it. If there's any tutorials on there, I make procedure generating rooms. Not that I know of. Because it's pretty I mean it's just not something there's really a lot of tutorials for because of how big of a project it can end up being if you're trying to make like a full game with it. Why is this tutorial so long? Okay, I've just skipped a minute. Okay, I'm halfway through the video. I'm at 2 minutes into the video. And it's one command. Okay, maybe it's this amount one data 10. Okay, yeah, okay, this is what we need. How many times we've used it. So we gotta figure out how many times I need to use it. 500. Okay, that's a few too many. 300. 300 I think is about where I want it. Have you seen the new Aether mod that's in development? I honestly didn't really see the original. And I know that's probably crazy to some people because I know that mod was like going everywhere for a while. I've never played the Aether mod. I've never actually really looked at it. I probably should eventually. I don't know, I just never got around to it, I guess. I want to spruce up this room a little bit. What else do I need in here? That's crazy. I actually found a tutorial. Really? That's super cool. There actually is a tutorial out there about that then. I had no idea. Probably would have helped me at the start of this. It's like 3. Well, I might just be good at searching things. But I think your method actually works on Java. Yeah, I'm not sure why it wouldn't. I would assume the commands would need to be different. Like the syntax, but I think in theory it would work the same. Couple emeralds. Anything else that I want here? No. There's some other stuff I want to add to this eventually. Particularly like, just a little bit of decoration. So, oh yeah, I should probably put down their chest somewhere. Can't go across here as well. Put that in like there. Couple emeralds that like fall into the bottom of this. Actually, I kind of like this one. Yeah, I think I might move it back to one chest. There we go. All right. I don't think there's much else I can add to this right now. See, it doesn't really fit into my project. You should make a class that's primarily about chest and barrel saving stuff from your run and the run. Which might be interesting if there's a way to save like one item. I don't know about a class that does that, but I might be able to do that with something else. I could look into it. I hadn't really considered it until now. I'll put that on the list of possible things to look into. All right. Old hammer? That reminds me of someone. I mean, I don't know what you could possibly be talking about. Definitely, no reason that an old hammer would be in there. Or pirate class that has 3 different types of summons, all the different kinds of barrels when it explodes. Yeah, I already have a summon that's an explode thing though. So I don't know if I want to add another explodey base guy. So I already got the clockwork creeper. Is there anything else we want to add? Hey, we're gonna add drained echo shard, but we can do that another time. We do some more test runs. We love test runs. Game 2. I feel like we've done a surprising amount today. Even though, like, technically not that much. But the things we've changed are very important. I'm feeling a Revenant run. Oh, we should have done Zealot to test the smiting. That's fine. I really haven't played Zealot or Revenant. Sorry, Third Tries the Charm. Let's go through here. I gotta get used to having speed. It's been a while since I played one of the speed classes. Oh, I forgot. I just can't put on armor. I just wasted that. I should have taken arrows. We just need like a good weapon and potions mainly. Also, yeah, I'm not noticing a huge difference from adding an additional chance at the special room per class. So I think we keep it at 2 armor stands. So essentially 2 extra chances to get that one. I am bad at this particular class. Let's just keep going. Oh, I don't even have anything to enchant at this next one. Not great. It's okay. I'm fumbling so hard at this. It's okay. We push through. That's something that deals no damage itself, but it applies weakness or slowness on hit. Maybe. That could do something. Or like a slowness aura thing that makes all the creatures want to kill it. It'd be cool if they're sometimes when you generate a room, it changes to mainly with the temple or like possibly the mine leads to the next area. You could have rooms slowly change like the mine's leaking. Like something that collapses in front of you. That there's a chance there might be something like that down the road. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be randomly spawning rooms, but there might be some like cutscene stuff in progress. My one worry with adding anything that would change rooms is people getting soft locked. The chance of that increases a lot. So I just have to make sure the implementation is really smooth for something like that. And mine's led to the coral caves or whatever it's called. So to have water leak and dripping eventually leading to the next area. Oh yeah, there will be some like area transitions like that, yeah. I mean, for like the nether ones, there's like the portal room. I guess I'll take this. Can't take anything else. But yeah, there'll be something similar for each zone. Honestly, Revenant's really not my playstyle. I know it's my game and I designed it, but not every class is particularly what I prefer to play. Revenant is definitely not that. Yeah, we get around the corner. But there's the area 2 is always nether, so the transition is always gonna be boring portal. I would do more anyway, you know, it's okay. Something that makes me very curious for later in the series is when rooms start branching off more. I'd love to try and figure out branching rooms. I have an idea for it. I just haven't tested it yet because if it doesn't work, it would be because of lag. It is a very lag intensive idea for branching rooms, so I would hope I can add that. Why in the world did I take a chest plate? I can't wear this. I keep forgetting. That is like the whole thing with Revenant is you can't wear armor. The one downside. I can't resist. I can't even use those. I don't even have a bow to use these arrows. Wait, I have these. Forgot. I forgot how this class works. So you pull an ultra revamp and rewrite the entire code base so it runs full screen on laptops. I don't know if genuinely there's some stuff I don't know how I'd rewrite it. A suggestion tab where you could like import builds. See, I'd love to see if people like take this game and like modify it, and make their own like rooms and stuff. But overall, since it's just very much a passion project, I don't think I'd want to have other builders for it, to be honest. But I enjoy building this stuff. I might be in trouble. Still alive over here. Yes, someone's silverfish. Silverfish literally can't see me. I am invisible to silverfish because they're so blind. Wow. Diamond pants that I can use. Yeah, I mean, the one debuff that this class has is such a bad one. Yeah, Infernal Workshop. Pressure Project Command, see someone else working on it. Makes me really happy. The resource I can actually use. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's just a difference in how people work, I think. Jump up here. Can't resist. Shouldn't have done that. Can't wear those. Shouldn't have been greedy. Cool, I guess I'll enchant my wooden spear. Why in the world did that enchant so good? Okay, there might be a glitch there. Oh, I might be cooked. Instead of having a custom chest plate, have it to work. It's a chain command that clears all types of armor from the user's inventory. So it actually does that for the armor slots, except for the chest plate. The reason for specifically the chest plate being invincible is to give the player a amount of base armor, pretty much, that they always have. That's just why it's invisible, though, because I want to make sure. Oh, also, it's because I want them to always at least have 2 items, because if you have 1, then you're practically invisible to everybody, completely. I want there to be a limit on the sneakiness of it. Yeah, that actually was the original way of going about it. Get the copper sword. Copper sword has been used a lot in this game. Honestly, the copper gear in general, because it's a good, like, midpoint for a lot of the gear tiers. Smite time, smite time. Yep, we're gonna get smited. I just gotta keep going until I can get smited. Which, you know, there's always a chance it literally doesn't generate. So let's hope it does. Oh no, a blaze. Okay, I forgot the melee attack actually still hurts you and you have fire resistance. I kind of forgot they had one. I was just gonna let it, like, shoot me over and over with fire charges that do no damage. So the boss you made specifically just to adapt to the user's classes. Well, there may be certain class-specific bosses. Might be a thing. Who knows? I definitely wouldn't know anything about that. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not sure if I fully understand that message. I still understand. Let's see. I still understand the mentality of how Minecraft can manage to repeat so many command blocks at a time without lag. Yeah, me neither. Just does that. Oh, ward, nicely. I've thought about using the warden for something. I just haven't found a spot. There's a chance the warden gets used. Okay, that wasn't very good. Let's run that back. Start quest. Alright, we'll do better this time. Just simply clutch up. A big for stealth mate boss and Forsaken Boneyard. Maybe. Maybe I'll have like a warden type boss that you have to take out like a bunch of different things around the room before it dies. Oh, wait 1 sec. Forgot my treasure. Come on, something good. Eh. Not great. Oh, almost made out. Drink that, because that's exactly 2 hearts. It's like Forsaken Boneyard's gonna be a bit out, though. Fire. Okay, this isn't looking great. You know what, we clutch up. 50% health, we'll be fine. Oh, I need more health for the sacrifice. Let's see. I don't see a lot of series do this, but they do it's really good in certain areas if it's big enough. Wandering Trader. I mean, or Wandering Where, I mean Trader. Yeah, he's definitely a normal Wandering Trader. Oh, I will question that. You have like a really large snail that carries its wagon. It would be kind of funny to have the merchant that seems to practically teleport around the map be using the slowest animal possible. Just one really fast snail. This just minimizes the risk of me actually getting hit to use this, but it does take way longer to kill everything. Oh, darn it, we took a hit from that. That's okay. Picture room. Same. Can't. Can't picture room right now. Alright, picture room. So it's the same layout, but some paths get blocked off at the start. Boss can break open the path. That's actually something we've looked into. That might be a thing in the future as well, because the Ravagers can do that. I need to set up snares or something to beat it. That part, I don't know if I can do. I don't know how I'd make that work. I don't know how I'd have the player set up snares. There's just a lot of things that are just beyond what I can do in my ability, or beyond, like... Because, I mean, like, a lot of systems are set up to a point where I can't, like, change them for stuff. Or it would, like, completely overhaul the whole game. Or there's situations where Minecraft just doesn't have the built-in mechanics, and I don't know how to add them. I am so cooked. Unless the spiders just don't attack me. Thank you, spiders. I always knew to trust you. Holy cow. We live. Okay. Let's see. Celery. I don't even know what you guys are referencing. I'm assuming this is a reference to something. That's saying I don't understand. Except the celery, but I know that the celery is from. I was there when it was written. I will say there's at least one boss where you need to destroy something around a room to kill it that is not implemented and will be extremely hard, and a certain class exclusive. Now, you know, I'll just say, it's Artisan. Also, sorry, the bit I said I didn't quite understand was the when he gives it less, it becomes a motorcycle bit, because that sounds like it's a reference to something that I just don't get. I find if there was a chase at the wasn't anticlimactic chase average, it's massive silverfish. See, I don't want to just like make it anticlimactic though. I mean, it would be funny, but like, you know, I want to keep up like the quality of the game as best as I possibly can. I also gotta avoid feature creep. Because at the end of the day, I want to make sure I get a finished product out. So if I have too many additions that are constantly being added, then eventually it just gets out of hand. Oh, I should have just healed. Oops. Alright, we run it back. We need to get a blood altar. This time, I'm feeling it. First room after the intro room, I mean. It's gonna be a blood altar. You know what? Second room after the intro room, I'll take it. Ooh, look, a blood altar. Why? Why not? Block placed? Okay. Sure you did. Sure you did. I totally believe that. And then trigger these? Oh, I just remembered why. One sec. This needs to be on 34 ticks. 35 ticks, I mean. I just realized the issue. It's pretty much just that it's not powered long enough to actually activate. That's okay. We can fix that, and then we run it back. So this one right here. 35, and then it resets itself. Through here. All right. Go back to this state. Now you're in it back. See, there's Daypack and Java called Coliseum of Fools. I'm assuming for Hollow Knight. Has these large set of fish. The thing that's cool about them is it has some blocks that are built like over it like a shell. That's cool. There's some very cool mods out there. I don't usually play modded that much, but I've seen a few very cool ones. All right, let's run it back. You know what? I actually have an idea. To make sure we have a likely chance of getting this, since there's a copy anyway, we can mess with this. Just overwrite that. So now I have an additional chance to get that particular room that we need for testing. All right, farewell, apples. Thank you for joining us for a while. In fact, actually, now that I look at the time, it is more than a while. Probably not too far out from wrapping up the stream for the night. We'll give it maybe like, 20 more hours, days, weeks, years even. Or minutes. Minutes are also an option. Empire's gone, I can even. Here's the thing, the moderators are a lot kinder than I am usually. I'm the strict one. Hey, welcome back, Compact. How's it going? Oh, okay, whatever, just run through. Not my best moment. I think that was a... Yeah, that's a mini boss, so... Chest plate. Best I can do right now. Oh, I see a blood sacrifice up ahead. I just gotta live long enough to do it. And this time we should get properly smited. And so much work to just get smited with lightning. Yeah, Deltarune reference. I don't plan to. I've actually never played Deltarune. I will probably play it eventually. I don't think I'm gonna add that one, unfortunately. Finally. The sweet release of being struck by lightning. I love that. I love how it waits a bit. You have just enough time to just like look at what you got and then immediately get struck by lightning. It's wonderful. It's exactly what I needed. This is beautiful. Oh, that's still a hole in the wall. It's fine. Yeah, we haven't played Brigand today. We'll just do a Brigand run for fun. The rusty hammer. I'm so happy I can finally just be struck by lightning. That's been a feature I've wanted to add, and it's taken so long to actually implement it. Of course, now I get this right at the start. But yeah, I forgot. I miss any. I forget if there's any vases in here. There's one that has nothing in it. Huge day for Zealot mains. Oh wait, did I? No, I did add them. Oh, this is a pretty good deal. We do that. I keep getting the pants for some reason. It is. I swear it is an equal chance. Just the pants seem particularly likely to. Some decent gear. Iron's pretty good. So yeah, turn the redstone into particle effects to make it be more customizable. I think that might just be a difference in build style. I like to keep things looking very vanilla if I can. Like I've been trying to keep it looking as vanilla as possible while still being able to do all the special stuff. And honestly, there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna add to try and make it look more vanilla soon. I mean, I recreated minecarts as a block just to make it look vanilla. Which is funny because I had to add them. The illusion of vanilla Minecraft. Yay, another crossbow. That's what I needed. Such a weird fight. Darn. Okay, not my best brigand run. We'll run it back though. Oh, I forgot about my mercenaries. I gotta get those in there. Oh, emeralds, yeah. Oh. That's not supposed to happen. Not even sure how that happened. Interesting. That's a new one. Hmm. Yeah, we might have to redo the class system to get that working. That's okay. Makes me a little bit, anyways, developer doesn't make the version of their pack that supports programmer art. Like, I mean, yeah, that's fair. Everything here is programmer art. You lower the durability on certain items like crossbows, they all have 32 durability total, so you just need to find more ranged weapons. That actually might be interesting to lower the durability on everything. It would be evil. So evil. Maybe. Remember older textures of the game. Full texture pack you can equip. Oh, yeah. I believe this does work with that. Because I don't think it overwrites any existing textures. Multi-classing confirmed. I don't think multi-classing is ever going to be a thing. That would be so complicated. Actually, especially with story-based stuff. I don't think I could have that one be possible. I feel like a lot of the stuff people ask for on stream, I just have to say like, it's impossible, or like, it doesn't really quite fit with what I'm going for. But you know, feel free to keep throwing ideas because you know it's good to generate ideas. And I'm talking about they don't customize other things in areas, they make fit. Oh yeah, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go through and change a bunch of textures to make it match programmer art, to be honest. I just have a very, like, I just have a lot of things I want to add to the game, and that just, I don't think is high enough on the list to justify doing that. Because I don't think many people would really play with the original ones. Unfortunately, I'm not able to add a lot of these like very niche features. Tired. Man, breaking is hard. Looks like I have to log in and do it myself. Just on the official Discord, I'm done. Yeah, feel free. I just don't have the time to go through and do all that. Let's see, class do I want to run next? Yeah, we haven't done artisan. Let's do artisan. I think once I can get one more zone ready for this game, I might try and do the application for Minecraft Marketplace. I think that's gonna be the plan. I gotta remember how to do that though. I'll probably need to make a video showing it off. Maybe I'll just make that public, to be honest. That could be fun. Just a general showcase video of everything we've done so far. Are more summons planned? There's one new one in the most recent thing, that's the Star Wisp, but I don't have any particular ones planned, but I have a feeling more are going to get added. It'd be very cool if you uploaded to Plant Minecraft. So I probably will upload to somewhere like that if I can't get it on Marketplace for free. Because my goal right now is Marketplace for free. Because unfortunately, if I want to run on console, their only way of downloading it is through Minecraft Marketplace. And it would be completely free through that, is my hope. Though if I can't make it free for that, then I'm gonna have to choose between free or available to everyone. And I think I'd probably choose free. Because I don't, you know, I think that'll get the most players. Ah, this guy snuck in here. I was kind of expecting to upload to Plant Minecraft. Yeah, I think that's kind of the backup plan. But if I could get on the official Minecraft Marketplace, then it would just be available to more people and a lot more easily accessible. And they've put lower quality stuff on there in the past, so I would assume they'd allow it. Probably make if I can a Java recreation with updated features as well. I'll probably trade those. You turn it off. Yeah, I gotta see, because I will say one thing I'm very worried about is I don't know what their rules are gonna be with like messing with stuff. So I might I might have to make a public statement that's like, I don't condone anyone modding this. That would just be a complete lie, and I'm not going to go after anyone who does. But I have foreseen that that might be a real possibility. So, yeah, hopefully that's not a statement I have to make. And if it is, who knows? Maybe people will just ignore it anyway and do whatever they want anyway. Who knows? But I would hope that that's not going to be the case. I don't think it would be, but I know sometimes with going unofficial stuff like that, there can be issues. So I just want to be prepared. Read the fine print? Exactly. I'm counting on it. I don't want him to. But I actually do read contracts like that because I like to know what I'm agreeing to. But I have so pretty much the plan is either put up on Minecraft Marketplace for free or put up other places for free. So should be free either way. Besides, not like Minecraft is that crazy about it. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they would be, but I think technically in some of those like things you'd have to sign stuff like that, and it's stupid. I just want to cover my bases. We'll see. We'll see what it actually says. I just know sometimes they have stupid stuff like that in there. Which benefits genuinely nobody. Can't do that. Why are the spares called ghasts? Huh. I don't actually know. They technically use the ghast code. I wonder if it thinks it is a ghast. I don't know. I'll have to look into that one. One thing that really annoys me though is I don't know if this is still the case with marketplace packs, but sometimes they make it so you can't like access the resource pack file, like to edit it at all or put it on other worlds, and that annoys me. Yeah. Oh, I gotta kill these guys before I read anything. Where's the others? Oh, there. Get out of here. Spider. So yeah, I haven't finished the boilers mainly for the fact that I'm making it into a Minecraft map where you convert it to a dungeon crawler. So far the rooms have been in the lab / boiler. I will say it is shocking how many people have come into my chat and said they're working on stuff like this. I am shocked at the number of people out there who are doing this kind of stuff. People gotta document this more. So healing station, mob merger, command block, pick up A. Interesting. I don't know much about, I guess, yeah, I know a little bit about map making, but I don't really do much of it, except for this. I used to do more. Bugs. Yeah, I think these guys need a big buff. Or a bunch of little minions. Maybe a bunch of little minions. Bunch of little babies. Ow! That was straight on a stalagmite. And that was also all of my health. That might have genuinely just made the run unwinnable. That is real unfortunate. Okay, I might be blind. That's my own trap. That's a rough series of things. Yeah, this series definitely inspired me to make a kit PvP map. I like the randomized rooms. Let's see. I might need to use something like that for my maps every round. That's super cool. If I can inspire people to make stuff, then I'm happy. So yeah, there are a lot of areas based on command blocks, and Block Museum doesn't reveal a lot about. I want to go with it. This is Bill at a reference to when you get to that room. I'll give an achievement. Felt this is here because there's crying obsidian in it. I don't think I fully understand what you're talking about, to be honest, with the Block Museum, because I think I was under the impression that you're talking about something else. We're in Vanguard. I don't think I've run Vanguard yet. See if we get some extra mini-boss rooms. I might also buff Vanguard's absorption ability. Because, it would be very nice to actually have that make a little bit more of a difference. Resistance is very nice, though. That was so slow. Oh, somehow I still made the sketchy jump. I think everything's possible with slowness, theoretically. As long as you can sprint. Used to be called cloth. Let's see, there was more cloth in there. There is no. I remember many old features, but there's a lot I've forgotten. I do remember the day they added Infinite Worlds. That was super hype. Big day. I've been playing for a while at that point. I was so hyped. Acacia trees were cool, and then I realized, hey, this is not good with like pretty much any blocks that exist at the time. So that kind of made it a little less cool. Is our next better? They're about the same. Okay, avoid. Back up. Bounce in. There we go. Now we got 2 extra hearts from that. Pretty much a healing room. Go here. Go here. Here. This is hard with slowness. There we go. We'll actually initiate the mace because that's more fun. Alright, I thought I could get a drop attack there. Oh, wait. Come on, that was sick. Pointless, but sick. We just don't acknowledge the pointless part. Oops. Okay, that was a blunder. A little bit of healing at least. Come on, healing potion. Nope. Slow falling. Okay, not what I want. Alright. Here we go. Okay, don't go after me. Okay, the dog already got distracted. Nope, he's at, okay, he's doing work. Okay, the skeleton might be the death of me. Yes, dog kill. Dog kill so I don't have to. Okay. Clutch up hound. Okay, I think he is gonna go after me next. Nope. Okay, he's not. Okay, was he after me? Crap, he is. Okay, that's the risk of summoning that guy. Darn. Oh, it's my own hound. My own hound. Tragic. You should totally make an area where the main mechanic is like air and fans. There is a fan area, but those rolling planes get higher areas like a puzzle area. The puzzle update has been requested a lot. It is one of the things highest on my list, but it would probably be like its own 1 to 3 entire videos to get done. It would be a lot, but it is definitely on the list to add puzzles. But I think, as now I've been devoured by my own hemorrhage hound, and that's where we're going to wrap up the stream for the night. So one last thing, if you're interested in other nerdy things other than game development and Minecraft, then maybe you might also enjoy Spellcheck. You can't actually see it very well on my shirt, and I'm holding up the wrong side as well. But there's a link in the description to a D&D podcast called Spellcheck, which I am on as the Dungeon Master. And I very much recommend it. We actually just hit 50 subscribers recently, so yeah, thank you everyone who's gone over and watched that. We really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. See you in the future stream. Go check out Spellcheck. Bye everyone.